Welcome back, everyone. Project W. We're feeling 22. And yeah, look at that. On my back is the new copper cape. That's right, tonight, actually. As I'm recording this intro, there will be the TwitchCon, like Twitch Rivals thing. I am so watching that. So yeah. Woo! Anyway, Copper Age update aside, look at this. Look at this place. This is amazing. Incredible what I've built here. But yeah, far from finished. As you can see right here over this coast. Weirdly enough I can't hear anything. Anyway, over here at the coast, yeah, this requires a building. I have a plan for it, luckily. As well as something here, honestly. Because I didn't actually realize this before, but it does look very empty over here. So hopefully I can get building that, and yeah, it's there's a couple of ideas spinning around in my head, and I guess I will build this first. But this episode, I have this in mind. Now this is pretty huge. I'm not gonna lie. It takes about like 4 stacks to build each side of this. Almost 4 stacks actually. It's like 59 each side, but yeah, the walls would be in here like 57 by 57, and that's huge actually. Gonna need a lot of shulker boxes for this. Now, this thing is going to be the museum, if you will. Kind of like showcasing and displaying stuff, important things, not just important things, but interesting blocks maybe. It's more of a collection area, if you will, in the style of like an art museum, art gallery, something like that. So yeah, main goal for today's episode: a giant art museum that it's probably gonna stretch up to like 70 blocks tall, I think, give or take. Oh man, alright. So before we begin building the giant art museum here, I just want to go touch up the coastal area here. This part, that part, and maybe somewhere down the line, maybe if I can, maybe if I have the time, this part, right here. Maybe here as well. We'll see. So without further ado, let's get going and let's get building. I'm gonna go gather this stuff, because, yeah, it's gonna require a lot. Actually, what am I talking about? These buildings are actually very small, not gonna lie. This one and that one especially, very small. So, yeah, this won't take long, probably a couple seconds. So yeah, see you in a bit. Oh, okay. Well, that didn't take long. And woohoo! Actually, look at this. I really like this building. It's such a small addition, but man, it looks so good. Okay, hold up. Let's try to. There we go. Look at coastline. Okay, bit of an explanation. Two buildings, not too important, but I do actually have general ideas for what these buildings are. Basically, this one is a dodgeball clubhouse, if you will. Since we have this dodgeball arena here, I thought, why not have like a clubhouse to like honor the winners and all that and stuff. So yeah, later on when I come up with an interior design, I'll probably add like statues and like display areas for like winners and all that. We'll see. And over here, actually, I'm really proud with this building because it is entirely diagonal, as you can see. And yeah, I actually really like this. The texturing is actually really good, especially from, like I said, the coast here. Sorry, there's a police car outside for some reason. That siren is so annoying. But the texturing over here looks so good. I'm actually really happy with this, and this is a holographic like sign thing. There's also phantoms outside, which is a bit concerning. Ah! Ooh, look at that. Anyway, yeah, giant sign. It looks really cool. I'm probably gonna add a pier here. That way people can have like a nice restaurant, like fine dining experience on the coast. That sounds cool, I think. So yeah, cool. Right next to a generator. We're creative here. But now that that coastline is done and dusted, I think it's time I get building the museum. I've been putting this off for quite a while. Actually, who am I kidding? I just finished watching Twitch Rivals, and can I just say, big fan of Korean. Really popped off this Twitch Rivals San Diego thing. Anyway, uh, stupid phantoms aside, yeah, let's get building, and it's raining. I'll do this in the morning. But yeah, museum, gonna build it. Just watched Twitch Rivals. That was really fun. And yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead because I don't know what I want to say anymore, and like this has become a bit awkward. So let's go before I die. The lightning. This is actually. Oh my god. Alright, let's go get these maps and fill it in because we have finished the museum. And we just take the map and just fix that, and that actually looks spectacular. Hold on, let's get some light in here. There you go. Okay, the admittedly the dodgeball clubhouse does look a bit plain, but later on when we do interior, we will get that more textured and more, more lively. But this is awesome. Can I just say, I love the way the roof of this thing looks. It is like, I am at a loss for words, honestly, because when I built this in creative and designed this, I didn't fully build the entire thing. I did have like a mock-up. Honestly, originally I thought the roof was going to be like all the way up here, like at the top, and then it would just be flat up here. At this layer, and then it just go flat like that, and like the colors would be here. Basically, originally it wasn't supposed to be like this, but once I figured out a way to do it when I was actually constructing it, I went off board and decided to, freestyle it a bit. It does look a bit funny because over here it's a bit thicker compared to uh, this side because of the thingy, this thing. Because there is a sign in front of here, there is a front entrance to the museum right here. This is it. And yes, of course, this interior actually looks really good, even though, yeah, it's not going to be the interior. Will not be in the interior, unfortunately, as gorgeous as this looks. Because, yeah, I will be actually making an interior, like walkways and all that, but basically to display items in the museum. But yeah, I do like the idea behind is like it's like life and all that. If you can actually read the sign, it's very much life related. So all the X's are more like chromosomes, if you will. That's kind of the theme of this. Oh my god, B zombie wearing a copper helmet. There you go. I'm really happy with this. Honestly, it looks so good. I keep saying this. I literally have no words for this. It's just incredible how well this has come together. That being said, the dome does need a little more lighting. I'll probably construct that. No, not construct that. I'll probably add that once I've built the interior for this thing. Wherever the top of the museum is going to store, that will be, later on. I'll think about that later. But the point is, this is actually the largest building outside of the factory that with in terms of surface area. So if we actually look at the map, it is immensely huge. Look at that. Goodness. Wow. Okay. That is very, very big. Also, I really like the way the dome looks from the up there from like aerial view. It just looks so good. Wow. All right. Yeah. So now that that's done, I guess I have to continue on with more buildings over here. Maybe I'll, come up with like 2 or 3 buildings on this side, and then we'll call it a day. Call it an episode. We'll see, I guess. Honestly, I don't have much more ideas to add. But I do feel like I want something interactive this episode. Something like the dodgeball last episode. Because the dodgeball arena was so much fun to create and so much fun to play with and so much detail to explain. So I was kind of hoping that I could figure out something that, could be interactive for this city. Kind of like Laura here. Oh, look at her. So just give me a sec while I ponder on what to add over here. I've got it! I think I got it. Okay, after fidgeting with the stupid shulker box for a while, I think I've got it. I think there should be enough space right around here to make a dropper game. I think. That being said, I do have to mine all the way down and basically go down to bedrock level again. Because let's be honest, falling from this height is not going to be enough. I need to go deeper. So I guess that's a long-term thing. I'll do it across episodes. So there we go. I guess another challenge for me. That's interesting. But yeah, before we actually get the dropper done, I think the smartest thing to do would be to actually build the stuff around it before. What's it called? Buildings. Did I seriously just forget the word for buildings? What's wrong with me? So now that I've got an idea what to build next, in terms of like interactiveness in the city, let's get going and start building some more buildings. This is the part of the project that I've been waiting the longest to do, and honestly, it's not as interesting to watch, but it's a lot of fun to do. So I hope you guys do enjoy what I have in store. And yeah, let's crack on and get going. Here we go. Well, this is a slight problem. Okay, I don't think a lot of you can see this because it's completely dark, but this is actually the place where I killed the withers, and I was just mining down to, make the dropper stuff because I planned for droppers and stuff. It's, the tower is exactly above the wither killer, so I don't know how I'm feeling about this. Maybe this isn't going to work out as good as I thought. Yeah, see? You can see that. That's the hole that I was digging straight down to, and I've just found myself. I thought I fell into like a giant cave, but no. This is the Wither Killer. So I'm not sure if I wanna, turn this Wither Killer spot into the dropper place. I don't know. That sounds like a problem for future me, maybe. Oof. But that being said, look at this. I am seriously impressed with these twin towers. They look so good. Okay, maybe it doesn't look that good from this side, but I really like this diamond. Not really diamond, but like stretched hexagon shape. It looks really cool. I really like it. I've put the design on both buildings, so I really like that about these like twin buildings. They look really good. Honestly, like genuinely, I really like how well it's come together. Especially the roof. I did not plan the roof at all. I just planned like what blocks I wanted to use and the shapes. But other than that, I did not plan the roof at all. So this was cool. I completely winged this, honestly, and it's really come together well. So yeah, very simple design. A black building with yellow colors and white building with blue colors, with the roof that's colored grey with like the green strip of colors here. Cool, simple, I like it. The frog lights help it, and yeah, that's cool. I'm really not sure what to do because as you can hear from my voice, I am really lost at what to do with the dropper idea I had originally. And yeah, it sounds sad, but maybe we could get a dropper working. We'll see. With that being said, I actually have a new idea that I just came up with, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to implement it, but with the size of the museum stretching this big, I think I could turn this into a mini game. Something like a heist of some sorts. Because the museum is going to store a lot of stuff, especially some of the more rare items in the game. And something that I just come up with, because the sides of the museum is actually an odd number, there's an actual center to this whole museum. There's like an actual center block. It's like negative 54, 46 maybe? Something like that. But somewhere here is the center of the museum. And we can do that at the center of the dome, and we can make like a little security thing for the center, whatever that centerpiece is. Maybe like the dragon egg. The dragon egg could be cool. But yeah, something there. And yeah, we could turn this whole thing into like a heist game. So that is a plan. And I really hope I actually get to do that because that sounds so much fun. But for now, those are just the plans. And we'll see if I ever get through to what I, plan on doing. But with that being said, now that this side of the city is completely done, not really completely done actually, there's still a lot more here. As you can see, I've actually done some editing with like the roads, and we gotta decorate spawn somehow. So I guess the main point for next episode is to get the main buildings around spawn completely get away from me. Completely done and decorated. So that way spawn actually looks cool when people come to the world and look. Oh my goodness. And take a look at the city for the first time. Goodness sake! But with that being said, I guess that's all for today. Hold up. I haven't done the map thing yet. Can't believe I almost forgot the maps. Okay, let's take a look. Let's see how this looks. Let's go. And bop and oh but okay, there you go. And yeah, that's basically it. Simple. Oh wow, actually, I never knew frog lights look like that. Really? That's how verdant frog lights look like? Huh. Alright. But point is, I don't have much to do left on this episode. So I guess I'm gonna end it here. It's really a short one, because if I'm gonna be honest, I did not have a lot of plans for this episode. So yeah, you're just gonna have to deal with the fact that this is a short episode, and we just, to be fair, we built a huge museum, a couple of buildings on the coast, like here and there. So it's not that empty of a episode. The only problem is there's nothing really fun to this episode. So hopefully I fix that in the next one. Because to be honest, I did make a lot of progress with the museum, especially. It's a huge build. The thing is, like, it's not that entertaining of an episode. So I am sorry for that, if anyone was wanting to enjoy something out of this episode. Since we're very much in the end game and building is all we're doing now, I really think I should probably like allocate something interesting per episode. Not just a build, but something like an interior. That way I do actually make some progress as well as keep, the episodes interesting. And maybe the first thing I should probably start on is maybe the interior of the library. Because let's be honest, the library is huge. It's a really big build, and it should probably be filled because it looks silly when it's empty like this. So, yeah, we'll start with the library next episode. But with that, I guess that's all for today. Sorry for the lack of content this episode. Not really much happened other than me building a museum. But we'll get on to whatever I plan for the interior in this library here. And yeah, see you guys next time. See you later.